Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nicholas Minner, and we're live back with the Connectally podcast. This time we're at InvestFest with my boy Corey. Support black colleges. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm feeling this vibe out here. 12,000 people in Atlanta to learn about wealth and to take it to the next level.
Next level. It's crazy. I love seeing all the black folk. The energy is it's dope, man. See it on such a big scale in year number 2.
Man, it's awesome. So I know I don't got a lot of your time, but I do want to ask you this. You missed a pull-up, right? That, like, when I was introduced to you, you was like, yo, I missed a pull-up. So talk to me a little bit about, the work on the ground that you had to do to launch your brand, which is now global.
Man, I think, a lot of times people want those influence and those big names winning their brands, but they're not willing to take the time that is necessary to get those people. So generally, when you want to reach somebody who's unreachable, you have to do things that you don't normally do to get to those people because they make it harder. So when I was first starting pulling up on people, I'm waiting 4 and 5 and 6 hours outside of venues where they are performing at or doing a pop-up shop at just to potentially maybe get a chance. And a lot of people don't do that because it's not guaranteed or they don't know. So what happens is they just decide not to go through with it and then they end up not getting an opportunity. So for me, I'm all about putting in the time, putting in the work, and even if it doesn't work out, at least I know, okay, well, maybe I can do this better next time, or maybe at least I can make a connection with that security guard who might remember me at the next event, and that's kind of how I like to do it.
Nah, that's fire. That's fire, bro. Well, as you know, Connectally is an automation software, right? So what you're saying is that it's just as important to put the work in on the ground as it is to use systems and tools to automate your business. So let me ask you a question. What are some of the things that you put in place to make sure that you make sleep money?
Yeah, so one thing is Shopify has a lot of different apps that you can use. And so I love using apps because like a email follow-up is automatic. So if somebody puts something in their cart, they have their email in there and they don't end up checking out, well, 15 minutes later, I'll reach out to them. Then 2 hours later, I'll reach out to them. And then 24 hours later, I'll reach out to them, giving them different offers every time to make them come back.
Ooh, that's fire.
Something that simple can make you money. Like, I know times where people were like, I'm gone, I'm out of here. But then they like, oh, well, I get 15% off and free shipping? Well, I might as well go ahead and get it now.
Yeah.
And so things like that make it easy so that you don't have to manually, I couldn't imagine manually doing that for every person that didn't check out. Come on, that's a lot of people. So, things like that help you go from 100,000 to 1 million because you're not letting anybody leave without spending any money.
That's fire. So abandoned cart automation,
yes, for sure,
is superb. So just in terms of selling products online, are there any other verticals in terms of with your clothing line that you've been able to earn additional income from?
Yeah, so obviously once you are an expert, as people say, in doing something, you can now teach other people how to do it.
Yeah.
So that's one vertical. I couldn't teach people how to run an e-commerce business if I didn't have a clothing line that was successful.
Right.
So that's the first thing. But then also too, outside of that, SBC, we're really like a media company. We put out so much content every single day. We're posting 4 times a day, every single day. And so we've been able to get a lot of sponsorships and deals from people like the NBA and Urban Outfitters and things of that nature because they see our presence on social. So because we have clothing, I'm able to do teaching people, and I'm able to do sponsorships and ads and things of that nature with big companies because of the brand we were able to build.
That's awesome, bro. So last question. Any advice to someone who's looking to start their own store?
Yeah, I would say just go for it. A lot of people try to be perfect instead of just being present. They be just, everything needs to be right. And when I started this, I didn't know what I was doing. Trust me. And, I think that I even learned from not knowing. I was able to say, okay, that didn't go well. Let me fix it and do this. And I think so many times people who take so long to show up, what happens is they end up never doing it. And so I just say, just show up and be present, and everything else will work itself out.
All right, last thing, shameless drop, man. Let them know who you are and how they can contact you.
Yeah, man, my name is Corey Arvinger. My Instagram is my name, and you can find me at Corey Arvinger or at Support Black Colleges.
Let's go. It's your boy, Nicholas Minner. Make sure you guys keep it locked. Subscribe, comment, man. Go ahead and share this with a friend, www.connectly.com. And, of course, Connectally app. Let's get it.
Let's go.